Welcome everybody, let's check today COAST Professional XP18R Dual Power flashlight with 3650 lumens. So let's check it out. First let's unpack it and see what we have in the box. Okay, so flashlight is right here. So XP18R, and then let's see what else we have. Okay, we have a AA battery cradle or insert. You can put 6 AA batteries here and use it instead of the lithium battery that it's already in. Charging cable, manual, everything is here. Now let's turn this thing on and let's quickly give some physical measurements and see. This is grams. Let's put it in ounces, put it on a scale. 20 ounces and 20.2 ounces, and let's see how big it is. And 270 millimeters or 10.75 inches. So now we know what we got in the box and what are the outside dimensions and weight of the flashlight. Now we can go through the most basic features to see what you're gonna get with this flashlight. First, couple of words about the manufacturing quality. Everything that you can see here is top-notch manufacturing quality. Everything feels expensive, looks expensive, and that's exactly what I like. Nothing about this flashlight looks cheap, quite opposite, everything is great. These serrations are aggressive enough so that you can have this thing firmly in your hand, even though if it's wet outside, or maybe if you have a gloves, no problem whatsoever. Even with the thickest winter gloves, this will stay in your hand, no doubt about it. Now we can go through the basic light modes. If you see here on the rear end, you have a button, you just press it and you use it to turn the battery flashlight on and off. In the same time, it is lit green if the battery is full, or it will lit red if a battery needs to be charged. And if it flashes red, that means that it's on the right on the bottom, and you really have to recharge it as fast as possible. When it comes down how to turn the light, it's pretty simple. Of course, you just click once and you are immediately in the mid mode. When you click the second time, you are in a high mode. When you click for the third time, you drop down to the low mode, and then when you click it for the fourth time, it will turn off. So mid, high, low, and off. If you want to turn it into the 3650 lumen turbo mode, you simply just click it to turn it on, and then you hold it for 2 seconds and immediately goes in then super bright turbo mode. So to turn it into the turbo, click it, hold it for 2 seconds, immediately turbo mode. When you click it, you turn it off. Pretty simple. One of the great features of the XP18R is that it has this focus that you can slide. And when you're sliding the focus, you basically changing the focus of the light. So it can be very narrow, almost like a laser beam, or you can push it back and then you will have this much wider beam with a lot of spill. So either it's super wide or it's super narrowed. And when you find that perfect balance that you like to use, because at the end of the day it comes down to your personal preference, then you can switch it to the left and lock it that way. And you can even hear this click, and it's always going to stay in that position. When you want to change the focus of your beam, unlock it, and then again you can move it wherever you want, and when you find that perfect spot, lock it.
Hey everybody, just a quick note. Firearms Guide is the world's largest searchable guns and ammo technical reference guide and gun values guide that presents over 80,000 antique and modern firearms, air guns, and ammo with tech specs, high-res images, features, ballistics, prices, and gun values from 100% to 30%. It has the largest professional gunsmithing library with over 23,000 printable gun manuals, schematics, parts lists, and old catalogs. See why all gunsmiths have already subscribed. So join us at firearmsguide.com. That's firearmsguide.com.
How to charge the COAST XP18R? 2 ways actually. This is a rechargeable dual power flashlight, and now let's first cover the charging the lithium-ion proprietary battery that it's right inside of the flashlight. First, you unscrew the tail cap, and when you do that all the way to the end, you will notice USB-C charging port. And when you take the cable, you plug it in the source of electricity, you plug it in, and immediately battery it starts charging, and the LED charge indicator is right here. Red light means we have to charge it more. When it becomes green, it's fully charged. That's pretty simple. And also the second way is that you fully unscrew the tail cap and then you remove it that way. And check out this tail screw cap is phenomenal build quality. Or seal rings right here to prevent any water going in, so it's fully dust proof and weatherproof flashlight. And then you can take the original COAST ZITHION-X rechargeable battery with a full capacity of 4000 milliamperes, and you can charge that battery directly as well, because you have USB-C charging port right here. And when you plug it in, again, battery charge indicator right here, so you'll be able to see, you know, do you have to continue charging the battery or you done with it. Now red light of course indicates that we have to charge it more. But that's not all. Not only that you can charge this lithium-ion battery on its own out of the flashlight, you can charge it also in while it's in the flashlight, but this battery can also serve as a power bank, because when you turn it on the opposite end, you have the USB port right here, and then you can take the cable, plug it directly into the battery, and then you can charge your cell phone or any other piece of electronics that has to be charged. This way, this 4000 milliamperes will be your power bank in a case of emergency. Maybe, you know, the cell phone is more important at a specific time than having a fully charged flashlight. So this is awesome. So you can buy a couple of these, keep it in your backpack or in your toolbox with your flashlight, and when it's, you know, when one is completely discharged, you can of course always put the new in and use it that way. Or because this is a dual power flashlight, in the box, like I showed you before, you get this cradle for 4 AA alkaline batteries, and you can put them right here, 3 on top, 3 on the bottom. You put them in and you screw it in, and you can use it that way. So basically, what you have with the XP18R, you have a best of both worlds. Lithium rechargeable battery, AA batteries. Probably you can also use lithium-ion rechargeable AA batteries, so you don't have to buy them. You can simply charge them and then put them in a cradle, put them in a flashlight, or you can charge the COAST XP18R directly through the tail cap or through the battery, and you don't have to buy the battery anymore. Now in a public park, and let's see how powerful this flashlight is. This time I'm using the IKEA rechargeable batteries, AA batteries, and there is 6 of them. Because this is mid mode, high mode, and this is approximately 100 yards away. This is the low mode, of course, mid mode, again high mode. And let me turn on the turbo so that we can see the turbo mode. And here it is. This should be a turbo mode. So I can say that like 150 yards away from here, you can see everything, and that's pretty good. Now I'm going to switch to a proprietary COAST lithium-ion battery, and then we're gonna check it out. Is there any difference in the power of the light with original lithium-ion battery? Okay, original COAST lithium-ion battery in. This is mid, this is high. Oh my god, it's really phenomenal light, really phenomenal light. These palm trees are at least 100 yards away, and it's simply fantastic. You can see everything. It really turns the night into the day. And now let's turn on the turbo mode. Even better. Now I don't know how zoomed in I am. So I'll try to see that so that we can show a little bit of this. Okay, yeah, this is flood mode and this is the zoom mode. So zoom mode, flood mode, zoom mode, and you can really see everything 100 yards away. Everything turns into day, and that's awesome. Okay, not a bad result for the COAST flashlight. And we're back in studio. So my final thoughts on the COAST XP18R. It's fantastic flashlight. It's very well built for the best quality aluminum with a nice serration. Feels great in a hand, looks expensive, feel expensive. It is built on best possible way. Very easy to charge from the tail. Very easy to charge battery from inside directly if you take it out. It can be used as the power bank. Very simple to use, just one button and 3 mode, and then if you hold it for a second more, you get the turbo mode. It's super simple, powerful, rechargeable, nice looking, not too tactical. Basically, my conclusion, my final thought, that it's a beautiful, beautiful and very economical, well-built flashlight that you can zoom in and zoom out, waterproof, dustproof, weatherproof. Excellent flashlight.